Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. How are we all doing? We are here again this late hour. So if you are joining us, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I know it is quite late. I know it's very, very late to stream at this point, but this is the weekend. You never can tell. Maybe you are free to join us. Please join. We are here to go through some of the things that matter to us, especially what is trending. And we already know what is trending. We already know. Oh my goodness. It is very, very interesting actually. And please comment so that I will know how many of us that are here. I'm gonna wait for some minutes, just few minutes before we start properly. I'm going to wait for that and let's see how far we can go on this one. Okay. Very, very important that you do so. Just comment. I want to see your comment. I want to see comment. So we are only 15 seconds. Okay. Let me wait at least 1 minute before we start properly. Like the video, share it if you have the chance. If you almost gonna be share. And let me use the opportunity before we start properly. Actually, let me use the opportunity to let us know this. For some of you that think that you can come to my comment section and insult me, and when I reply you, it becomes an issue. Anyway, I got a comment, from on our main channel actually. Some of you actually believe that I don't have rights to respond to you based on what you are giving to me. I mean, if you believe that, good morning to you, Ojade. I think Edith. I think I prefer to call you Edith. Where are you watching from? This is late hour broadcast, very, very late hour. I think I don't know what is that. What is it? What is by the time in Bedford land at this hour? It should be okay to 3 a.m. So it is obvious that nobody. I don't think anybody will be awake in Nigeria to watch this program. So, but some of you that lives, abroad, you are in US, other parts of the world, I expect you to join me this hour. Oh, UK, okay, my sister, I believe you are a sister. Edit. No, what can I say? Edit. It's meant for women. It's meant for women, and we have seen the strength of some of our people. Some of us that actually believe. I just subscribe and like. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you for doing that. If you are watching, if you are following my platform, please and please. That is why I will say the same thing here in our main platform. I put it there that be respectful. You may not believe what I said. You may not subscribe to my own opinion. I may not also subscribe to your own opinion. It is normal. But can we be respectful? At least if you want to counter what I said, do it logically. Don't just talk because you want to talk or trying to insult me or insult me anything. My mouth is not that good though. I said it before. I can also insult you. Don't see that because maybe the way I don't have bars on my tone, you think that this person, it doesn't really matter. You can insult me and say negative things and get away with it. No. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So if you are believing that I am a pushover, you can say anything you want to say and get away, you are wrong. I'm saying this for some of us that are good in commenting, saying all manner of bad things, thinking that I cannot reply you. And if I reply you at all, know that the energy that you give to me is what you receive. So as simply as that. As simple as that. And let me go to the issue at hand because we have already spent some minutes waiting for some people to join us. But I know it is very, very late hour. So not everybody will join at this point in time. So, but if you are new to the platform, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. We are going to speed up here. Okay, no this time. I am waiting to make sure that we gather the number of subscription that we need, then we can speed up the way it's supposed to be. And yes, hello to you, Olabi. Where are you from? I am from Biafra, and what about you? Where are you from? So, my people, okay? Some people don't understand what is going on. I am here to react to that this video that is trending. I am here to react on that because many evidence is coming out. When the whole katakata started, okay, you are from Syria. Nice to have you. Nice to have you. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. So you are here watching us live. This live broadcast. If you are watching this later one in different land, you are one in a million. I mean, it is very, very special for me to have you guys this hour. And I know it's not the same hour. It's not the same time. We have time difference. You know, if I'm watching in Asia, in America, it's not a late hour for you. Some people this is your morning. Some people this is your evening and afternoon. So that's how it is. But we are using different time. Okay. We have seen what is going on, like I said, and when the whole thing started, I made it clear that it is a matter of time for the evidence to surface. The evidence that we need to come, it is a matter of time. And now we can tell you that, I can tell you that that evidence is here with us. Not all of the evidence, but we can now see some of the evidence that will make you to, that will help you to speed up your decision. I also made it clear that most of this fight and exchange of words and hatred that some people are pushing out there in social media shouldn't be a problem of Biafrans. These are basically, issue that is between two people, but they want to make it look like this is Biafran issue. This problem should be for individual misunderstanding, issue that's supposed to be among two people. They twist it to make it be, a national issue. To tell you the hatred and all this nonsense that you are hearing from them. Oh, Ngozi Oronbese is a criminal. Ngozi Oronbese is an agent of Nigeria. She's working with a Nigerian. She wants to command and control. She said the hatred has been there. You that are not here, you don't know anything about the cabinet. You will listen in Ababulia. Now comment and now going. You keep on insulting people. My sister, nice to have you. Happy met. And Ogechuku, I see you guys. Thank you for your time. Hello to you, my sister. You said well done. Thank you, Ogechuku. Ogochuku, yeah, not to okay. Ogochuku. Thank you for your time. Thank you so much. So this time that they are fighting to make sure they bring everybody to humiliate COS. To them, they want you to believe that she's getting it wrong. But PM these people have kept PM busy, settling issue upon issue upon issue, just to drag COS to the mud. If not that the wisdom that PM have, in fact, they would have scattered a very long time ago. But now that we are now seeing some of the things that we shouldn't have. Ordinarily, we don't nobody would have shared those things with us. But now we can see it. It goes back to what I said from in the beginning, that these people are doing this for their personal interest. It's not about the love they have for you as a Biafran or the nation. If you look at their faces here, it tells that it's not some of this. They started not even last year. Some of the issue, because when you see their facial structure, the freshness in their face then and now, you can see that it should be something that has to do with 2-3 years gap. Their face have already shrink now. To compare them, they were looking, only PM still remain the same. PM have this kind of should I say, God gift that he always look like he always young. You don't see stress in him, in his face, in his body. No. If you check COS face, then COS look more relaxed then and more fresh than now, because the insult and the attack the people are laying on her is actually affecting her somehow. She's a woman, and that is one of my annoyance with those grown-up men that refuse to behave like somebody's father. Truth is life. Finish. Please release her BM. I'm not even panicking at all about Finland. I'm just waiting if miracle could occur now, or when they say that is a final date they get, which is I think March. Is it May or March? I can't remember, but it has to do with these 2 months. So I believe PM not it. I prefer, as long as they do not send him back to Nigeria, everything is okay. It's a matter of time. But the annoying part is those who want to utilize his absence to destroy everything that PM have worked for. Now, without wasting much of the time, let us play the trending leaked audio. Listen.
We are in a very, very dangerous stage. I say very dangerous stage in this trouble. And it is almost coming to an end of the beginning. Very complicated word, end of the beginning. So, yes, we want people to stay and stick to what they have.
Okay.
Sacrifice they have made in this government.
Let me flip the camera. Hold on, let me flip it so that some of you may be able to see it. Of course, it's very important that they do. Now, we are playing this from COS X account, okay? From COS X account. Let us continue.
Will be removed and nobody will be suspended. Everybody have done well, and I have been looking at the positive side of everyone instead of taking the negative side. Like I've said, a lot of things have gone wrong, which could have suspension of many people here. But I'm not looking at the time where we're very strict in what we do. There was a time for that, and now we are more interested in the input and the result of each and every one of us, not the negative part of it and all that. But let it not be that everybody will feel that now we are relaxed. We have crossed the time of suspension and all that. My brother, my sister, believe me, I can do and undo for this struggle and for this government.
Please, I think this video is not that old one. Like I said, this should be recent encounter. But that's my take, But sometimes camera can deceive. Anyway, that's not an issue. Listening to what PM said here, Eddie said the issue here is the envy and jealousy. Yes, you are right, but that's not the issue. Do you understand? That's not the issue. Yes, this time around, they are kind of scared. They are afraid of US. That's just the fact. Because some of us women, I'm talking about African men, some of us, that's just the fact. The truth is that some of us have this kind of notion that we don't like a woman, any woman that we intimidate. Not even intimidation. Let me flip the camera. Let me say this. Not even intimidation. Like some of us, sometimes women, we don't like to associate ourselves with a woman that achieve more than us. Fear of domination, fear of just fear of unknown. Do you understand? It's not. It may sound like jealousy, but the truth is that everything is about fear. Seeing the way CS talk, the energy in her, the strength, she don't give any room for any intimidation. Be you a man and a woman, it is in her. That's why even when she's doing question and answer program, Some people approached her to ask some questions or trying to spend more than the minute that she gave you. The way she will cut you off, you understand that this is a no-nonsense lady. Pure, real Biafran woman that don't give any damn. The same women that protested in Aba women riot that is in history of our people today. That is the kind of way, and we have a lot of them. Even you that watching me today did. I believe you're Biafran. And happy women, Biafran women. We have this, our women are not. That's why if you anything in the contest between a real determined African Biafran woman, bring that person with any other woman in any part of the world, you can't subdue them. Not because they are arrogant. It is the way God molded our people. And COS have this quality in her that if she wants to say yes, she will say it the way it that everybody will understand that this is yes. With that, I think, how about, no. She will tell you exactly the way it is. Some men don't like it. Especially some of us that are very, very lazy to go back and build yourself the way you should be as a man. Some of us have this kind of fear of unknown that when a woman talks to us, we refuse to accept the fact that what she said is true. But as because she's a woman, in the back of their mind, they believe if I accept this, and that means I'm dancing to the tone of a woman. And who knows tomorrow what this lady could do tomorrow? What she could do tomorrow. To avoid it, let us start it now to underestimate her work and trying to play her activities down so that she will not go gaga, that she's supreme and she's strong. You forgot that God in heaven made her to be like that. You as a mother, you can't subdue it. It's a matter of time, everything will still surface. That is why I asked them a question where they said that why that I'm married. When I read a quote from Royce, the ex that claimed that is the commander, I'm not saying that the person is the commander of the Biafra Liberation Army, but I'm just saying what I see in the public. Okay, I don't have any intel. I'm not here to tell you, oh, this S account belongs to Mr. L, Mr. K, Mr. K. No. That S account made a post saying that, Igbo nation, a strong nation in the world that have everything being led, that will be, being controlled or led by a woman. A kind of going back to the same thing that Chebaka Jere claimed said, that women, why Bagara Imamari it's not about Bagara Imamari is a problem. But the problem is fear of unknown. They don't want to bend down for a woman. It's not even bending down, but to accept the reality that this woman can drive this car faster than you as a man is an issue to you. That means you should be proud of yourself that a woman can do this thing. Your people can do. You should be proud of that as a man. It's not. That is not an insult. But some of our men, some of our people believe that is a problem, and the fastest way to achieve it, they will target to culture and custom. They will target, okay, you as a man, you say boss again na pant again as a muta go blamenia. Mazi no okay say me ake when did. Na go my dey kweta. Yeah, of course, that one is obvious. It's their DOS. Agujegbe is here. Keep on the truth, brother. Thank you so much, Agujegbe. God bless you. And Chinex is here, of course. Good evening, Kai. Thanks so much for your good job. The truth must be told. Of course, whether they like it or not. Whether they like it or not. Many of us don't understand that even PM can see through their minds. Don't worry. I'm not saying don't worry because all of you have watched the video. I'm just here to air my point on that. If I'm not seeing the video, please, I don't mind. Go to, after this program, go to COS X account. The video is there, complete version of it. Some people actually cut 10 minutes of it. No, there's other ones actually. It's not that they cut it. But the one I'm writing on is one that has 18 minutes plus. Okay, that's the one I'm playing now. We'll still touch the other one on this program. Don't worry about it. This is night. And we are not rushing to anywhere. If you are tired, you can go and sleep, okay? I'm not telling you, I'm not saying that I'm here to pin you. I'm not pinning anybody. Please like the video. It's very important that you do. We only have 4 people that have willingly clicked on that button to support us here. And I appreciate you if you're one of them. God bless you so much. So whenever you hear them gathering, trying to drag you that COS is a problem of Biafra. COS, even some of us that are not in the cabinet, if you can see the plan and the agenda and the motive from afar, is it you that is the one in the cabinet that will not see it? If you are in the cabinet and you are believing and siding them, don't pretend that you are not one of them. Don't pretend that you are doing it because they're confused. No. I don't believe they're confused. No matter the amount of confusion they put in you, you cannot just turn your eyes away from the truth simply because of money. Some people receive money and query. You can do that as well. But let's continue because this video may look like it's a short video, but it has a lot of information in it. Let me flip the camera back again. Let's continue from where we stopped.
So do not think that you are in a position where you can now control the media and you can do anyhow with any staff appointed by the government, including yourself.
Now, what PM is saying here, he's saying this in after they must have gotten chatter, right? I will take it back a bit. You hear what PM said, I can, in this agitation, I can do and undo. Because that doesn't mean that he's ready to disobey charter or concern of the land. No. What it means is that he is here telling you that based on the condition that we find ourselves today, now, this present age, that people that you want to get your freedom from their hands, they can do, and even though they already have their constitution, but Nigerian government sometimes ignore, not even sometimes, always ignore their constitution to go out to achieve what they want to achieve. That was why in their constitution, they don't have any provision to go to Kenya to kidnap anybody. It's not in the Nigerian constitution. Because they sign treaty, they sign international law, they are part and parcel of African Union Charter that stipulates on how to rendition, and international law on how to rendition anybody. They ignore that and use their own personal shortcut to kidnap Masaman American. And if you want to free yourself from a country like that, you don't need to follow charter, because they will enact something that will go against that you don't even have in a charter. So are you going to wait to add it in charter before you take action? Now let me take it back again.
There was a time for that. And now we are more interested in the input and the result of each and every one of us.
Exactly.
Not the negative part of it and all that. But let it not be that everybody will feel that now we are relaxed. We have crossed the time of suspension and all that. My brother, my sister, believe me, I can do and undo for this.
My brother, my sister, believe me, I can do and undo for this for Biafra to come. Let me allow him to say it.
Biafra to come.
Okay.
So do not think that you are in a position where you can now control the media and you can do anyhow with any staff appointed by the.
Do not think that by now you have the right to control the media and anything. Passing this message to Sonia Barawa and Vam, those of them who, even in the convention, when Sonia Barawa appeared on camera because he was not there present, go and watch that part. He said, media is power. That media is power. That thing is a signal as well to tell you that they already know that they know what they're about to do. The same thing they tried to do in the presence of PM Samanapa, and he was able to dictate it on time and quench it. Now he rushed because today he felt like and the funny part is that they don't even have mega platforms. Some people don't have mega platform. How many people is he following? How many people are following him? How many is following Sonakbara? I was sharing his platform because I want him to be the mega, I I want him to have mega platform as a Biafran information minister. I was wishing him very, very well, sharing his platform in many places. And if they are doing any fundraising or State of Nation or PM or town hall meeting, I prefer to hook to watch on his, because I don't share the video on my platform. Sometimes I just share it after the program must have finished. But those of us that are watching whenever they are live, I always watch from his platform before. Now no more. No, for what one? You understand? I always, because I want to add to his view, wishing him well. But he was already celebrating on working on how to use that platform to subdue truth in Anoka. And he thought that it's gonna be, a bed of roses.
Government, including yourself. Sonny, this particular one is going to you directly. You must.
PM did not even hide it. Sonny, this particular one is going to you directly. He said it. He said, boy, the way it is. This particular one is going to you directly. I think there's no need to flip the camera because PM face is not properly, showing here.
You must respect the other authorities in this government as a minister of communication.
You must respect the order. Respect the government. PM have already sensing. He started saying that during the PM already sensed that, sign of insubordination, sign of betrayal. That was why he was warning them. He was warning that you cannot do that.
And that has happened. So that has happened severally. You know that in the space, for example, in the space, when I am supposed to be ending my space when I have a meeting, you will start asking questions. And you know that the way I ended space last time was not really good. I didn't end it very well. Because when I was told you that I have 2 minutes to go, that was when you started asking me questions.
You PM me?
Yes. Yes, in the last space.
Was I even in the last space to the end?
No.
Watch how he started denying it. That he was not even in last space. Ministry of Information. Like we're getting.
Jerry, were you there?
It's not me. It's not me that asked you the last question. It's not me.
Jerry, were you there?
When they called Ajere to validate what PM said, instead of him to answer the question, he started, giving political answer because now my party they won't drag. Negenti.
It's not me that asked you the last question.
Was it not for me?
Social chaos. I see you. Nice to have you. Please help me click on the like button. Very, very important. Some of us are stingy of doing that. If you're a lover of truth, just click on live video. Okay, give it a thumbs up.
It was
It's not me. It's not me.
Yeah, Sonny have a title that you don't know. Sonny have a title I call a one of Biafra land. So
the question is, was he the one that threw the question that PM is talked about? They called you to validate it. He started giving political answer. That I call him a Kureku one, meaning that yes, so he's the one, and because he talked too much, he might have forgotten. But give this, he want to please Sonny and pretend that he's making peace in presence of PM. But the issue is that you don't want to answer that because you don't want to offend Sonny. Listen.
After the program, after I told him that I have 2 minutes, right? And then somebody asked question within that 2 minutes, and then I was answering that question. After answering that question, Sonny now started, he started building up, question.
I just wanted to add more back into it, sir.
I allowed him to build that question. He built it. And then when he finally released the question, and I told him, I am sorry, my time is up. That was what I answered him, and I left. So it's not supposed to be like that. And then the other time when I supposed to end the program, you started bombarding me with questions which I answered from beginning to the end. Right?
Now, Instead of you to say, okay, PM, now I recall, it is true, I am sorry and accept your mistakes. See how he navigated, trying to make it look like that he's a good student of PM, that he's trying to, uh, behave like PM, or to go in line with what PM normally do. Listen to his reaction to that.
So these are the things that
sorry for that word. I would know when the question should come. You are the one that is always giving look to that. When I want to bring the program down, you will still extend the time again, and then therefore I want to fire. You will extend.
It comes with spirit now. The day that
now that's same spirit.
And again,
spirit will descend on me now.
Yeah, and again, if I have a meeting that it may be, if I have a meeting that is starting, if it is just me that say, okay, the program is going to end, that's when I can extend it. But when I have a meeting, I don't want to miss that meeting, so I have to end it. But if I don't have a meeting that I just said this program will end, maybe in 2 minutes time, and then the spirit comes and I go with the flow, then it's a different thing. But when I have a meeting, I cannot leave the people that I have already agreed that I'm going to have a meeting with, and then I will start answering questions when the program should be ending. So if the next time, if I'm on the space and there is a question that you want Biafrans to hear that address, you start early. It becomes like a question and answer program of the official government in Exile. You can ask your question early before any other person, not when I am saying the time is up and then you come in with your bombardment of questions and all that.
PM, that is copied. You have just explained many things here and given room to the cabinet members to say things, and then you understand the way they should have been. But if the cabinet members don't have this opportunity to talk to themselves, how will issues be clarified? I have no cabal, and I did not call anybody to put me up to write anything. Now, if we are in a program, you said here every department have to work collectively, and they have what they are doing to have one equal result. If we are in a program and the COS is in charge, that you are just telling us now. You never told us all this before, and we are just hearing it now. And we accept it now that we have had it. Now, if the COS is to shut down the program based on the program that they had at hand, which we, the media team, were not even part of the people that drafted the program. We are just to carry on the program and then let it go the way it is going and then control everything and bring it to the end. Isn't it nice that the COS will now communicate with the media team and say, okay, we have to make changes, this has to be done, we have to set this down and then bring it down. And then you yourself, PM, have carried phone several times and then call your media team and say,
this is Sonak Barawa laying complaint about COS on how he shut down platforms when they're having program and all that, trying to find fault. Remember, the same number of people that we are seeing today telling you that she's a Jezebel. Vavamam did not add any voice here. He kept quiet like a good listener. I don't have any problem with him, I'm okay. But deep down their mind, they are having meeting after meeting. The hatred is just, they are presenting it in a way that PM is okay. What you guys are saying is logical, it is sensible. Let us consider that majority carry the vote and relegate her from her position. Just take her away. PM, as somebody that has that wisdom, he understands the intention and the objective of these people. They want to achieve one thing only: deal with COS and let's ride on. And the best way to do that is to form Cabal. When PM, challenge them or made it clear to them that he understands there's Cabal going on, they were started debunking it. But all of them are sounding the same. Hear him again.
We make changes there, we do this and do that. The reason why I wrote what I wrote is because people's hands were up already. And when I wrote what I did not write it to go and bring fury, because I did not know whether there were cabals anywhere or there were no cabal. And all the cabal talking and people that had issues with people that you just said here, I'm hearing it for the first time. what you're talking about. But
So
if I did not bring up an issue that the entire cabinet needs to resolve, will we come to this point so that we have to resolve issues? Because here now we hear different things that we did not even know, and we have been able to make amends and then move on. All I'm saying
there is nothing
we carry
else,
everybody along.
Listen, there is nothing else that you are hearing here today other than that COS coordinate official meetings of the government.
No, it says, PM, we have had other things. We have had other things about people that had
like what?
people that had issues.
That one you should already know because we have treated this thing.
No, we don't know all. Like you said, many of us don't know. So we are hearing it for the first time, and you are already making us to know that the COS should take any decision when you are.
The voice that you are hearing is Sonny Akparawa. Sonny Akparawa is the one talking. In case if you don't know, he's the one. All right? And somebody there, Daniel or Sophia. Okay. Osola. I don't know. I hope I pronounce it very properly. Let me call you Daniel. If Biafran could listen to this and continue following Akparawa and his gang, then it will be a shame to them. Akparawa is always answering. We don't know. We don't not. Why if they did not from the Cabal, he knows what he's doing. He was deflecting, highly deflecting my sister. Everything he have after that. And for you to see he's the one that has that zeal. Others are trying to contemplate. They have some element of respect during this here. They are not even they don't want to front themselves. He's the one that is fronting himself here. And who is the first person that started talking about this on social media? The same Akparawa. Some of our brothers from coastal region think that when we talk about Akparawa, we are saying that because he's not Igbo speaking Biafra. It's a lie. If you are one of the people that are having that kind of thing in your mind, you have different problem altogether, because this thing has nothing to do with where you come from. Please don't misunderstand it, because I read a comment from someone that I don't know saying that we should tell them that this Biafran is not for everybody. That they kind of picking fight on Sonny Daniel. Sonny is Minister of Information for crying out loud. You can't compare him with Van Bam. Van Bam is just a deputy to him. And Sonny is the one that started piloting this nonsense on social media. Until this day, question on, just like what our brother Daniel said here. After listening to this conversation and some of the clips that is making way on social media today, and you still have chatter in your brain, you need deliverance. Because each time I come across any comment that is talking about chatter, advise me to go and read chatter, that I should use my brother to read chatter. You think I'm stupid? The reason why you hold chatter with all your hands is because your brain is in somebody's pocket. PM is here, even with that your chatter, and your CRC, conflict resolution group and committee or whatever you call that. Everything is in place here. PM is telling you that you need to do it, get it right, because they can use that chatter and conflict resolution committee or whatever they call that just to do something against freedom. Whatever they want to achieve is to make sure that COS is out. No matter what, let her go back to where she come from. But that's not how it is. Until we see that her mistake, you cannot be the only person to see her mistakes. We also need to see her mistake. Like we are seeing from you, Sonny Akparawa today, Van Bam, and of course, his own is so funny. That guy possesses, and he don't have anything that linked to anything leadership, like his character, his body language, his appearance, his energy. Anybody that tell you that the guy possesses leadership quality that person is lying with everything in him. It is not, there's nothing like leadership in Ogenkere's body. In fact, apart from Sonny's black market business, he possesses leadership quality more than Nkere. But both of them are the same thing. I'm not telling that you should give it to Sonny. No. But Nkere is still somebody can just that you are seeing his picture alone, you feel like sleeping. You already catching sleep, or sleep is catching you. I don't know which one to say. If you are following them like the what Daniel said here, you after listening to this thing, you really need help, not physical help or spiritual help. You need help. Now let's continue.
Not there without any consultation to anybody, and we are accepting it now.
That is wrong. Again,
you can see the anger in his tone, and what the PM said, you are wrong. That is, you see, unless you have biased mind, that is the only thing that will make you to dance to that tune. Like some of them, like, accusing me that I've been paid. Is it this thing that we are doing now, this social media life that we are living now have made me to understand that it is even to call somebody bad name or preach falsehood against anybody deliberately. It is very, very painful, to be honest with you. When I see that, I always look at myself. Is it true that someone have paid you money? I don't know people are very, very. Some people actually believe that I am in one group where they're sharing money to go out there and defend US. If you're one of the people that feel like that, or you have that kind of notion in your mind, you actually need help.
Interpreting me, or that's completely wrong. I did not say that.
Okay, put it correctly for me, please.
What I said is that if we are in a public function, the COS coordinate the event. It is not that COS can give decisions.
Excuse me, let me take it back a bit, because the part that where he mentioned that PM told him is giving COS right to control everything. He was saying that not because he loves CS to do that, but he want to put word in the mouth of PM, just to drag PM somehow. Listen.
When you are not there without any consultation to anybody, and we are accepting it now.
That is wrong. Again, you are misinterpreting me, or that's completely wrong. I did not say that.
Okay, put it correctly for me, please.
What I said is that if we are in a public function, the COS coordinate the event. It is not that COS can give decisions in my absence. I didn't say that.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir. Can I talk?
Yes, go ahead.
Now, I want it to bring it to the notice of everybody, 46 of us here, that Ngozi has destroyed me in the presence of our Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi. My brothers and sisters, anybody
if you have anything against Ngozi Arabeze,
I am saying it right now, sir.
Because no, we don't want to hear. I have seen your message where you say this evil woman. Did you say it or not?
What?
I have read a message where you wrote this evil woman.
Prime Minister, you just mentioned to our finance minister that there was an issue that was resolved last year, 2 years ago. And you asked him not to bring it up again today. This issue you are talking happened in 2023.
Was it resolved?
Of course.
Where?
It was resolved. I threatened to take him to CRC, which I never did. I spoke to
that she tried to take you to CRC, which she never did. That is Conflict Resolution Committee. So this to tell you that Chatter and all this committee had been there at the time of having this meeting. This executive meeting they had was not done in public. It is private meeting for cabinet members, and this is what after COS. Now you have listened to the voice of Chiamaka Ajare, where the PM called him to answer to validate what he said, that Sona Barawa was the one questioning him when he wanted to leave the space and tried to delay him. Chiamaka, Sona Barawa, and this lady they called Nenna. These three people, as we speak, are in the same group telling you that Ngozi Orebeze is a Nigerian agent or politician or whatever that they're trying to paint her to be, saying all manner of nonsense. But you cannot see where the anger emanates from. It's not that they started seeing her mistakes now, that when PM was here, everything was all right. No. There has been an issue with them against COS. You that are not seeing, like this guy that called Okute Biafra, all these faceless blog platforms, they are good in tagging names and insulting people. They pretend they're neutral. They're not in cabinet, but they are the voice of the people that are in cabinet. Those guys that are in cabinet, those called quote unquote media teams, are the one, hosting most of these platforms in disguise, using that to commit crime in the name that they are fighting for Biafra movement. And now that do you remember when we were calling DOS names about, it's not as if DOS are good, though. Listen, don't DOS, if you are a member of DOS, what, don't say, hey, no, you are bad, okay? You are very, very bad. But we used to, criticize their, the idea of paying them, receiving salary. Little did we know that those ones that are now in government somehow are benefiting financially. I was bragging that what PM have now, the cabinet, everybody, they're professionals. They have their private businesses and their work. They are not sucking or making difference money. That they are the one contributing rather. Because of this issue, their nyash and everything is in public. We cannot see. From people that are in cabinet that are not confessing to us that this is what these individuals that are carrying themselves as a saint and a savior, that they're actually earning their livelihood from the purse of the government. You can see that. OBS, I see you, my brother. Nice to have you. Kind reporting day. Good evening from my end, and greetings to all genuine Biafrans worldwide. I love the way you put that genuine Biafran, because normally we say greetings to Biafrans. Now we have Biafrans that Nigerians are better. I mean, Nigerian politicians are far, far better than them. At least they mind their business. At least they distance themselves, commenting from afar. But see all those ones that are holding Biafran flag and wearing Biafran clothes and shouting mass. They are the main enemy. Many of them, not everybody. I'm talking about those of them that are eager to destroy everything. You are correct. Thank you, my sister, for that validation. You could hear that Madame Nenna is very angry with CEO. Her owner, not only her. You see, all of them. You cannot pick one person that is with them now. I'm talking about those that are so-called big profile person. Okay, you cannot pick one person that is with them now simply because of the recent action, that the way COS declared Biafra is bad. The way that COS dissolved the cabinet is the problem. No, all of them have already nursed wounds. No, it's not as if COS gave them wounds. So they have accumulated anger against our waiting. Chelsea Maya, innocent people like us that are not, they want to paint us bad together with what. If you have problem with her, it's your personal problem. Don't drag Biafrans to your nonsense, activities that you claim that you have against her. It should be personal issue, not private issue. That is one thing that they refuse to understand. Because everything they're saying and what they're doing is pointing finger at COS as somebody they have already hated before anything. So no matter what COS do, they will perceive that as a taboo. The same thing that DOS and the IPOB are doing on Mazi Simon Ekpa from Prime Minister. That is why PM have been there. That is why it will be very easy, in fact, not even it will. It is very easy for PM to see through their words, what they have in their mind. Because that is what they have done to him already. So he will be talking out of experience. DOS cook the same soup, the same food they claim they are cooking for COS today. But because they're following PMO, but they refuse to identify different dishes they're going to serve COS. You forgot that PM himself have already been there already. They understand what you guys are doing, what you intend to do to her. He can see that. We that are following, that have followed PM, follow Master Magana, and watching you guys now, can also see it. So do you think that what we know, for if it is very easy for us to see, is it PM that is going to struggle to know what we are trying to do? The answer is no. What I'm saying there now is, I'm not saying it for them to change you. No. They're not going to change. But I'm saying it for some of us that are unable to see the handwriting on the wall. This is a wake-up call for you. Rethink. That does not mean that I'm not here to tell you that COS is angels as J. Michael. Let us wait for her to commit that sin that you are not in your mind before you started shouting, crucify her.
Emma, mother, he spoke to me.
You know the reason I am bringing that thing up.
So
listen now, the reason I'm bringing that thing up is because it is you and Ruby who have issue with Ngozi Oradeze.
Yeah, I don't have any issue.
No, listen, that was responded. And if you go and read your message, can we read your message on the forum to know what you wrote?
Right now, that's exactly what I want to read.
Okay, can you read the message?
Number one, before I read this message, I didn't see what Sonny wrote.
So what were who were you responding to?
Thank you. I never saw what Sonny wrote. Never. I have never been there. I was in that forum for 4 hours. Then I left.
You see how PM is interrogating this woman, throwing the necessary question to her. What do you think that will be going in the minds of Nkere, Vam, and Sonny in this meeting? They will be insulting PM. They will be insulting him because no one attack our party, our own. Do you understand? That is why Sonny started by questioning, denying, challenging PM and saying no manner of nonsense, trying to make it look like PM is lying. Trying to make it look like PM is lying, or PM was lying. But the only thing you need to understand is that Agarena, truth will always come out. Daniel said they started with men on ground. They started with men on the ground, but already have formed their gang against US and anger with PM because their empty brain believed that PM was supporting US. The gang up was against US. Some of us felt the same way at the initial stage, but we don't have any concrete thing, any reason to justify that. Now that everything is surfacing, and some of our brother will still tell you chatter. You have chatter during this time. They have chatter during this period. And let me ask us this question: What do you think that PM? What is the offense of COS that warrants CRC involvement in what is going on now? Like, because CRC is Conflict Resolution Committee. What is that conflict? The conflict that will tell you that COS, dissolve cabinet, COS declare Biafra, right? Okay. For you to resolve conflict as a committee as conflict resolution committee. I believe that it should be a neutral body that will invite these two people to sit down. That's when you resolve issue. But how did they resolve this one? At the back, they started organizing, throwing support, and giving reasons why they have to. So, and some of the committee have already shown throwing their support before the announcement of that they're coming. That even people can tell you that Mr. That is supporting or is in contact with Nkere. So you already know the outcome of the meeting before the meeting. That is not how conflict resolution committee works. You have to be a neutral body, and people that can only work in that body are people that are not biased. But you see, this is just like when you, if your husband is contesting for governorship and you are the INEC chairman, are you trying to tell me that that election is going to be, you're gonna conduct it without any sign of cheating or fraud? You understand? You will give the result. The result is already there. Your husband already know that of course my wife is the chairman of INEC. I'm using INEC in the issue of like in Nigeria, for example. So when you see Mamada or whatever they call themselves, those ones that claim they are in the resolution committee, they are there already. So Nkere and the group already know. But because they are shameless, they did not even bother to call COS or those who have different opinion to resolve it. But they are bearing the name conflict resolution committee. What the result is already there. Now this woman is here trying to justify everything. Even though PM later said that I'm sorry, that if you're not if this is what you wrote, that he's sorry. He told PM pump and play that I'm not happy with you. After telling that I'm sorry, I am not happy with you. So what again do you want from him? Are you telling him that you are not, because you are going to hear that? You are going to hear that part. You are going to hear that part. He said, I'm not happy with you. Listen.
Went to shopping. When I came back, I entered through Twitter. I wasn't inside again. So when all these things were happening, I was not in the Zoom. I was outside the Zoom.
So what did you write in the
Thank you, sir. God bless you. So when I came back here, I saw the first message I saw was that of Mazi Amobi. And then I saw that of Reverend Steve is here. I saw his own. Mm-hmm. And then I saw 1, 2, 3, 4. Ozzy roads. If you are not happy, go to CRC. If you are to various people. I now came down here and I wrote this. I said, I think we are adults and we need to resolve our issues by ourselves. Let's keep the CRC for issues that is beyond our control. My honest assessment here is that many of us have called for calm. And one of the persons that called for calm was Apostle Steve. Many of us have called for calm. Let's work with unity and love. In unity, we can achieve much. And Biafra will be a better place for us to live. My prayer is that none of us will be missing in the land of Biafra. We will all enter Biafra land with joy and happiness. Say,
okay.
The only thing I wrote.
Okay. So, but you did not read what was going on. You just jump in.
No, I did. I told you why I wrote this. Why I wrote this was several go and report to CRC. Go and report to CRC. Go and report to CRC.
Okay, you did not see the reason why go and report to the CRC. You didn't see it, only the CRC that you saw.
He was addressing people. He was calling them, she was calling them by their names.
So you did not bother.
She called Oge, she called Amobi, she called several people.
So you did not
bother to go and read. So
you did not bother to go and read why she is responsible.
Allow me to talk. Because
I'm asking you, but I want to clarify something now, because you can't just jump into a program, into a platform and start commenting. I am asking you, when somebody is saying go and report to CRC, he did not bother to go and see what she is responding to and why that particular discussion come on board, and then you went straight and you don't want to read. You did not read Sonny. Please, Nena, let me answer. Let me address you, please. You know, it is very, very it sounds very, very untrue and unrealistic that you jump into a platform and then you didn't read any Sonny message.
Only I missed it because she removed it.
Only that one. Okay.
Only others I read them.
Okay. Now you're okay, all right. Now I can understand you now.
I didn't read Sonny because she has already deleted it. Okay. Now, it's my people, 46 people here. I have never had any cabal with anybody. Greeting everybody here whenever I come in, Ruby is like any other person. I don't know how you can form a cabal with one person. It can never happen. I want everybody here to know.
Every cabal starts with one person. No cabal starts with multitude. You have to start with one person. If you bring one, that one will bring another. Another will bring another. Another will bring that. That even if some cabal was formed through you can use telephone communication, telephone conversation to form cabal. If I call Mr. A, just gossip, what gossip? That one will say it's true. Okay, let me call the other person to ask to know if this is true. If that one we call and we inform that person that they have already discussed with me, and with three of us we start group conversation, group call. That is cabal. Before you know it, that cabal will be very, very solid. And from that conversation, the group will now have target to achieve something. So when she said you can't build cabal with one person, it's a lie. Every cabal starts with just two people. One person first, to another person, to another person. It doesn't matter how speed or how fast you recruit people, but the beginning of that thing starts with one person.
That I don't want anything anymore in the presence of PM because Ngozi has destroyed me. I did nothing for Ngozi, nothing.
You see,
at my age, PM, I am ready to leave this. I'm ready to do this.
Why do you think that Ngozi have destroyed you?
Because she kept calling you and saying, look at you now, sir. Calling me, telling me that I'm writing a lot of things. Only one thing I wrote, to call for calm. Pray for everybody. And ended it with, he said,
all right.
Now, she believed that PM questioning her write-up, that PM got the idea from Ngozi. That's yes. She just make up her mind, and she believed that's she wrong with it. She don't even question and verify if it is true. But because her mind told her that PM cannot say this in with that COS, therefore COS said it. And here PM what he said about it.
Let me tell you. Now let me tell you that the COS never called me about you. The comment I made now was the comment that I made because of this message you sent, and I did not have the time to read everything everybody wrote there. You know, I saw Nena, I saw Ruby, The only person I read his comment, which was forwarded to.
Immediately PM debunked that he has nothing to do with. He did not have any conversation with COS. That what happened is that he is the one that, he saw the post that the woman made, and this is how he felt about it. And he told the woman that he's sorry. We are going to hear that. Then after that, after telling her that that there's no communication between him and COS about her write-up, that COS did not even discuss anything about her to him. The woman started, acting emotional, like shedding tears, sometimes. Now listen.
To me was Sonny, and then I read Minister Oge's comment. I didn't have time to go and read it. I only see that people are responding. So if this is what you wrote, then I am sorry for dragging you out. So I am sorry for that. That COS.
You say I am sorry.
One thing is that listen, COS did not call me. I am not happy. PM, I'm not happy with you. All right. You have biased me.
You have biased me and it's getting too much. According to her, you have biased me and it's getting too much. And PM told you that I am sorry. Do you know she's trying to act as if PM offended her by a kind of that PM accused her. One may say yes, that she's right, that saying something that you did not do is somehow provoking. You understand? Is somehow provoking. But that provocation does not warrant you saying that you hate him. How about you accusing PM that he had conversation with COS, which PM quietly told her that, look, I don't have any conversation with her, that this is what I just came in, I saw that most of you are responding and commenting, and I saw what you wrote, I saw what Nkere wrote, and what Sonny wrote, and those things that you guys are saying, look at it, it is wrong, trying to address them. And the area you claim that he got it wrong by accusing you that you actually have that you shouldn't have said what you said in your post, and believing that you saw the post of Sonny, that thing you said could be a result of what you saw from Sonny, what Sonny posted. That could be the reason why you said what you said, you said what you are saying, or that you made that post that you made. And when she said no, that Sonny's message has been deleted before she came in, that she did not read it. PM did not even bother saying, no, you read it. No, there's no way you did not read it and you made this post. What the PM said, okay, if that is the case, I am sorry. That I thought you saw the post and you said other things apart from what you said. But in her mind, she believed that PM did not read those things, that PM was briefed about it before saying anything, and no other person briefed PM in her own imagination. That is COS that did it, and that is another anger. You can only hear or see this kind of thing in the minds of people that already have beef with you. Do you understand it? The same thing that is playing out today. Did she learn anything from this? No. She keep on ranting, and PM said this to her.
Not happy with me, you can go if you're not happy with me. I just apologize.
Now listen, PM said, if you're angry with me, you can go, but I just apologize to you. Listen, I'm trying to take it back.
I'm not happy with you.
All right.
You have biased me.
If you're not happy with me, you can go if you're not happy with me. I just apologize.
I will not go because this translation is not for anybody.
Did you hear that? This is to tell you that the element of insubordination has been there. PM is a very patient human being. No? I'm being honest. The woman said, PM, I'm not happy with you. He said, you can go. If you're not happy with me, you can go. What did she say? I cannot go because this situation is not for anybody. Meaning that I will be here to in a bag store. I'm not going. Are you following that now? PM said, you can. So since you made up your mind, PM said, you can go if you're not happy with me. Because you are not happy with me simply means that you are against me. And what did she say? I am not going because this situation is not for anybody. In other words, it's not for you. You understand? And to prove to PM that it's not for you, that she's not going, she will be here to pull somebody that she's happy with. That is how Ogenkere become prime minister and leading you. This is how it started. It's not only her. All of them have this kind of mindset. It's not only her. I'm not going. I am not going anywhere. I will be here because this agitation is not for you. It's not only for one person. I will be, even though I hate you, I will be here making sure that mana attack is stored. And to prove to you that I'm not happy with you and I'm not going anywhere, because if I go, I will not be able to pull you down. I am here to in Africa say maybe if you come back now you are getting the point now. That is how the same thing that she said is the same thing Ogenker, because she actually said here that it is getting too much, meaning that she did not feel bad about PM, or she did not start, she did not just start having that kind of negative feelings about PM today. She said because it is getting too much. I am not happy with you because it's getting too much. At the beginning, she said something that look at you. Look, she said, look at you. You are calling me names. You are attacking me. Wait, that was when PM said that your post here, the post you made here, look at it, look at what I feel about it. See. She couldn't bear it. She couldn't bear it. Now, we can go on and on to talk about this thing, but the only thing I want you to understand is that I'm not saying this for them to, after maybe if they listen to the program, I'm not saying this for them to repent. No, I'm saying what I'm saying now for people who don't understand what is going on to have an idea of what is playing out. Please, if you are joining us, if you happen to see the video, like the video, click on the like button. We have spent 1 hour 12 minutes and we will still counting because we still have other things to, we still have other things to say about what happened actually. Listen.
All right, so
listen.
That we are going to enter the
you know, one thing is that listen, COS did not come in.
I am not happy. PM, I'm not happy with you.
All right.
You have biased me. And
All
it
right.
is getting too much.
If you're not happy with me, you can go. You can go if you're not happy with me. I'll just apologize.
I will not go because this agitation is not for anybody.
All right. So
for my children and my grandchildren.
To you, right?
They push me up.
Sorry.
They moved her mic. Then this one now saying you may think that he is a peacemaker. No. He's here trying to if this what they call it, eye service is for PMO because PM just apologized to you. They will still go back to the meeting and say, nah, I tired for him. When he was talking to you, I was like, how can you be talking to Nenia like that? Just to motivate her again to come back to continue what she was doing.
PM, I just apologize to you. Please, just let's be calm. We understand how everybody.
I'm gonna be honest, please.
Now, this one called Amon, just keep on counting the names. Although the video is not too long, but I believe that many of them that are now shouting, chata. They started. This is when the Cabal was inaugurated. This is the time they inaugurated the Cabal in Government, because even the one that you hear his voice now is still in the same frequency. Hear him.
And I will remove you. I'm not going to meet yourself. I'll remove your name.
Yes, good evening, my PM. And all the cabinet members here, please. Before I go into my own anger, I will address whatever every other person has said. Let me just make my own contribution into it. First of all, I think that Ngozi was very wrong. Yes, I understand what you explained, PM. But if you were there in that program, the reason why everybody is reacting here, I'm getting feedback. Am I wrong? I don't know if you can hear me. I'm getting feedback on my side.
Go ahead, I can hear you.
All right. The reason here, why we are in this meeting now, is because Ngozi felt the need to just do whatever it is she thinks she wants to do.
Are you getting it now? The same thing they're telling us in the public now. That she thinks she wants to do everything. Van Pavama was there, Sanabra was there, this one, because once that I they call themselves three wise men, isn't it? People that made them three wise men, that push them out, since you are in social media, keep on doing, we are here, we are there. These are people. You see the level of the caliber of people that are in the cabinet. If you are to be PM, after hearing them and seeing the character they possess, won't you suggest to dissolve the cabinet? I mean, if you are in the level of PM and you know that in the cabinet, people that are there are basically people that have this kind of character, won't you suggest that the cabinet will be dissolved? Of course you will do that, because last. Here this man, he started by calling her Ngozi. That is to underestimate her, to make her look like she's too ordinary, that she's very, very ordinary. Ordinary human being, ordinary woman, ordinary this, ordinary that. Amobi own is out of ignorance. Personal concern, he was compromised by Oge Nkere. Instead of him to go straight to the issue, he started attacking COS. So I believe that this our sister Edith no more. I don't even know him. This is my first time of seeing his picture, his image. Please, based on what he said now, where did he belong now? Is he now with Oge Nkere or with Biafra cabinet? Can you just, for knowledge sake, can you tell me? Because I believe that all of them now are the same group of Oge Nkere. Do you understand me? That's my personal belief. Now listen to him.
I don't have any problem with anybody. I've never had any problems with anybody here. Man, all they're wrong. Ngozi is where intercede in that conversation. Ngozi, don't cut me now. Ngozi, don't cut me. You do it a lot.
I am COS. I am COS, not Ngozi.
Your name is Ngozi or Rabueza, please.
Yeah, I'm the COS. This is an official meeting. Address me like that, please. Thank you.
I started by telling you how bold the energy of COS. She don't give that room. Okay, thank you so much. You said that he is with Oge Nkere. Of course, he should be with Oge Nkere. I said it. Did you notice what happened here? Very rude. If you age-wise, COS is older than this guy. But being that PM is very, very intelligent, hear what PM replied to the guy. And COS, I love the way she stopped him, so that intimidation and dragging you as if you are too ordinary, you are nothing, to rubbish you. I love the way she stood her ground and said the record straight. She's not a pushover, and that is, you may not like it, but that's the best way to go. You don't nonsense. They already know that PM give them PM na pamper too much. That's just the fact. PM pamper them too much because I don't blame PM because based on the enemy from DOS, you wouldn't want to form another enemy for yourself after the number of enemy that is already in the COS, in DOS. So I can see that. And COS she's pissed off. She's not happy with all this nonsense. And she understands the reason why PM is giving them a chance. No way to more girl with this all this nonsense. To put people that understand, that respect authority, that respect government. You are not respecting PM as a manepa. You are respecting the post that he occupied and all his work. Without him, all this I'm not going anywhere. I'm fighting for my right. He is the one that made it to fight. If not, after kidnapping somebody, by now everybody you cannot. The only thing you can do is to mobilize your village youth to shout ewo madabun na village bun. That's all. Can you afford anything with that collective hand that PM trying to give our people, or that he gave to our people, which some of them are not abusing? Do you actually believe that Ogen can conduct anything, can face Fulani? Let us be honest. That's why when I see some people that claim, I have followed Mazon, I followed Wazirike, I followed Mazon Onagano, Mazi, I've been here. I know that woman is not, that woman is a very, very, she thinks that she's this, she's too arrogant, she's too this, she's too that. You followed the Wazirike, you followed Mazon Onagano, you followed PM and all these things, yet you couldn't learn anything from all those things. Do you think that you still deserve to talk in public? Not even to lead, to even call on a program? On any program at all. You don't deserve to call on any program at all because you have already shown who you are. You have shown that you don't have the brain to understand what it means to lead a movement like this. But every now and then you hear them. They have something to say, all of them. They want to talk. They want to say something. Whether what you are saying is in order or not. Now listen.
When have you ever addressed me? Do you even remember my name? What are we talking about? Can you let me speak? Because the reason I needed to end back is because Ngozi, instead of Ihi Karime, since Oyobuna Mari, since you're very smart, it would my PM.
You can address her with her official title in the government, please. If something is applicable to you, so anybody who wants to address you can address you officially.
All right, my PM.
And that is the video. That is where the CS ended it. Now we are going to move to another one, but before then, let me say something to what the guy called Amobi is doing. In case you don't understand, his own assignment is just like what Edith said here. I believe that Edith has studied these people very, very well because all your comment and you and happy man, you people are hitting. You guys know them more than I do. She's the one that said that this guy is he's been deceived by Ogen. You can tell. Most of them come out. That is one thing Ogen know how to do very well. He will send you to go out in public and dance Egus together. You will be dancing Egus together without knowing the implication. Because what this guy is doing here is just like somebody that they sent to go and do something. Go and rubbish her. She thinks that she's this, she's that. Start calling her Ngozi. With that diaphragm movement, do you think if you see her, you call her Ngozi like that? The answer is no. You can't do that because you don't know her. So people actually receive insult, just like what PM have been receiving, because of this freedom. That's why when I said that most our people don't even deserve these people, we don't deserve them because God in his infinite mercy gave us people that other tribes are begging for. We have them in quantum. Look at Mazna Manakan, look at PM, then look at the COS. And many other people that are not yet, showing their strength or their picture. Many people are still on the way. But can you compare these three individuals that I just mentioned now with other people that are fighting for freedom, which I don't need to start mentioning here. You understand? You can't compare. Now let me move to another thing that, like I said, because I want to play the part where PM and Ogekere had their own little conversation, and it started like this.
In a cabal without knowing that they're already in a cabal. So if you already know that some people were expecting you to fight the COS, these are the people you must avoid. And then also, I want to ask you, do you think it was proper?
PM noticed that they're already building a cabal. That's why he said that some people have already started building cabal. So the question is, how did he know that some people are building cabal? How did he know? He knew that because of their body language and how they carry themselves.
And for the Minister of Communication to post that kind of thing in the forum, which you responded. Do you think it was a proper thing to do? Now, maybe then you may think it is right, but now, you think it was a proper thing to do?
PM, I don't think I'm going to say it's proper or it's not proper.
You see how he's answering call like he's on drip. Somebody that is on sick bed. PM, I don't think I will say proper or not proper. I don't think I will say it's not proper or not proper. You can see that. That is it. Oh, can you only go to Fulani about what's one with the first time? With the Fulani here, and Madana Soko. It wasn't about them, it's not an insult. That is what it is. I don't know him. I don't have any problem with him, but issue of Biafra actually, is my concern, of course, because I'm a Biafran. I'm an Igbo person. So if you are discussing about how you do your business and transaction with any other thing, if I add my voice to that, then I'm looking for trouble. But when you mention Biafra and my father's house, my land, my peoples, my village, my community is involved. So that's why some people, they say, you are looking for my trouble. Did he call you? You are talking about my land. Do you understand? Because some of them will say, you are calling somebody that is not calling you. No. You are forming a forum where you are discussing how my land will be controlled with your government. So I should be involved. Do you understand? I should be involved. When you discuss other things that doesn't really concern me or Biafra or Igbo people, if you see me dead, I'm looking for trouble. Do you understand? You cannot be discussing, having meeting on how you will pull down everything that will affect my own house, and you expect me to keep quiet because you are not talking to me. That thing you are discussing, my land is in the map. So we have to get it right. If you don't want me to talk about it, then discuss other things. Not something that my place, my community is involved. So it doesn't make any sense to me. So when PM asked him this question, what is your take? Do you think it is right? Even though we are yet to see that post that Sonny posted, what he made, we are yet to see that. All right, we are not seeing it, but PM have actually called it what it is, that it's not supposed to be. You don't need to put this kind of thing on the platform. And he asked this guy, do you think it is right? Do you think it is wrong or right that the information minister of all people posting this kind of thing on the platform? Do you think it is wrong or right? It's okay, wait. Whether you maybe before now you think that it is right. After hearing what I said now, giving my excuses, my reasons why that thing is wrong, do you think it is wrong or right? He started giving political answer. PM, I don't think saying that is wrong or right. If you are sounding this way in your age, at this your age, when you get to 85 or 90, what happen now? For you to say okay, just okay or yes, it will take you 10 minutes. You'll be waiting minutes, you're not count, you're not drag, yeah, because you are, and one of it's not as if you don't know how to talk, but the reason why he was unable to say it like a man here is because he have business going behind the scene, and that business is what he don't want to say something here that when he go to the other platform, people will look at him as not man. He's not man enough, and he's the one sending people to go and challenge, to go and say the way that I am with you. Go out, I am with you. After pushing people to go out, you are with them. Actually, go that far. To answer that with speed, it will be difficult. Do you understand? It will be difficult. And let's continue. Just hear this.
If he have his reason, did you speak with Sonny before he posted that thing? I didn't speak with Sonny before he posted it.
PM is very, very clever. Do you know why PM asked him, what is your take? After maybe you have yes, maybe your answer is yes, he was right. But after what I just said now, do you think he's right or wrong? There are more than 40 or more than 40 people there. He singled him out to ask him that question. You get why? You get why? And he was trying to attempt to answer that more question. Did you speak with the Sonny before he posted that thing? Meaning that PM have already seen or known what is going on behind the scene. He actually he understands it. But if any chief on then go gap to will find out why. I said you go dig bata so PM don't want to go to that extent. He was very, very, very careful with his words. But anybody that have some wisdom will understand that PM is suspecting him very, very clear. Not only suspecting him, PM may have verified evidence against him, but it's not yet time. Because n'ọbụla ụbọchị otito toro ka a na-apịa otito ga-eto gị taa ị ga-enwe dị ka otito ahụ wee taa ọcha, sorry, just like pimple. If you have pimple on your face, that the day that pimple started coming out from your face is not the time you are going to press it to peel it out. You have to wait until that pimple will grow to a certain stage, then you can now start pressing to remove the fluid on it, the fluid in it. Sometimes you don't need to press it; it will just disappear by insect. But what I'm trying to say is that PM allowed them all this while for a reason, waiting for this declaration, for everything to be just to settle everything before he can let them go. So one may say PM would not. I know he would not have let them go. He said it here in the video, in the first clip, that some of you believe that we are no longer sanctioning people. That look, I can do and undo in this Biafran movement for Biafran to come. He did not say, look, I can use charter to do and undo.
Why I say I don't think if I will say it's proper, it's not proper, or it is not proper, because I believe that Minister Sonny, as a minister, is supposed to know what is right and what is wrong.
Okay, let me start. I'm coming to your comment because this your comment is very, very interesting. I'm going to your comment. Let me start from it is a can you imagine very rude, yeah. They are all in the same gang, of course. They are all that's from Happy Man. They are all afraid of her. I said it, they are. They are very, very, and Edith said, this is the fear in them. COS is no nonsense person. What are DJ? What are the of man? And that is a problem. Daniel said, when he is cursing people, he speaks very fast. Oh my goodness. Otiku, I got my brother. They are very, very right. Actually, voice are very, very clear. But to be proud of what you have done, when you want to install people. And Papa Smith is here. God bless you. Can report. Continue to expose all these evil ways. Ego nkere is Ogenkere is evil. Is way too evil, my brother. Way too evil. When he is cursing people, he speaks very fast and with all his strength. He is good in cursing people. The guy is such a mean guy. He's a mean guy to commit evil. Because being mean differs, honestly. Somebody can be mean in causing, committing fraud. Very, very ruthless in evil. That is very, very bad of it. But Biafrans are taking it because teaching them mother Agana. Atu egi buru gị na ọsọ emewa. Let's more talk iburu egi iburu ya mana ka ikpeazụ. Mba na. We are independent broadcaster for a reason. We're here so that you're not going to say, oh, based on our diagram, based on our constitution, we are not meant to talk. We are not. No. We got to talk now. As long as we are not insulting anybody, just to that thing that you committed or you think that people are not seeing. Our only once you see it, you bring it. Why? Because we want to save our people. For how long? There are many other things you can do. You must not defraud your own people because of their quest for freedom. It's a no. Anyway, let's continue.
But now, from my statement, I am saying it was not right.
Okay, I'm not going to interrupt him again. Let me just take it back a bit so that you can hear the part very, very well.
If he have his reason, did you speak with Sonny before he posted that thing?
No. Let me start from this place. I want to capture that place so that anybody gonna watch the video later will see it. Although the video is quite long already.
The COS, these are the people you must avoid. And then also, I want to ask you: do you think it was proper thing for the Minister of Communication to post that kind of thing in the forum, which you responded? Do you think it was a proper thing to do? Now, maybe then you may think it is right, but now, you think it was a proper thing to do?
I don't think I'm going to say it's proper or it's not proper. If he have his reason...
Did you speak with Sonny before he posted that thing?
I didn't speak with Sonny before he posted it. But what I said, I don't think if I will say it's proper, it's not proper, or it is not proper, because I believe that Minister Sonny, as a minister, he's supposed to know what is right and what is wrong. Then if he
but now, from my statement, I am saying it was not right. So, do you think that it was a proper thing for him to do?
Yeah, as a boss, as somebody that we follow, you say it's not right, I'm going to say it's not right
as well. Do you think that your mother's food is sweet? That your mother knows how to cook soup? Papa, if you say that my mother, that this soup that she cook is sweet, I'm going to say that she's sweet. So you don't have your own ability to test how good the soup or the food is. In our full run. As a boss, if you say that is correct, that is good, I'm gonna say that is good. Na PM natakwa afụfụ legoro ụdị ndị na-edobe hi PM nata afụ. They ask you a simple question. A grown-up man he's way too old than PM, way too older than PM. He can't compare his age and PM. PM asks you, what the molam? Draw guard as okay, you are not even ashamed of yourself. You should be able to answer yes or no. He started trying to drag PM to that. If you, as a boss, if you say that is right, then it's right. Do you understand? He can see the Obogo PM. After going through this, won't you change the cabinet? And that Ogenkere had been the one going to Maryland. Ogenkere had been the one that is talking to people in the US. Okay, without PM, Ogenkere had been in the US for years. How many congressmen did he approached or have any contact at all before now? With all that his billion dollars or whatever they call that. So, but they're making it look like without Ogenkere, no other person. He is the eyes of Biafra in the US. He is the eyes. Where were Ogenkere? Where was him? Where was him all this while? Why is it that he did not go to, since Ogenkere can do it without anybody? Do you understand it? Ima, Oya Neku when he found him, Oya Neku when he found him. And I really thank God that when I say that I'm not taking any side, that I was right until of late. Because if I have joined the emotion, oh COS, how did you just capitalize on what happened on the stage without knowing how long they have spent in not building anger and anxiety against one particular person, a woman for that matter, that have not defrauded you, did not stop you of anything, because you don't like, just like what Edith said here, that they hate her because she's a no-nonsense person, which I said at the beginning of this video, that this is what I feel about, this is what I can tell you about COS, and the reason why some of them, they are afraid of her, very, very afraid. Some of the things that PM condone, she's not going to do that. And it's a problem.
And I actually construct my word when I kind of address what I post. I have a reason why I put that post that way. If I have been in the shoe of any minister or anybody, or if I'm the one that I was asked to come and explain something, just briefly, there's a way you can just let it go. And as somebody that others are looking up to, I think the proper thing for our COS, our sister, the Tongo, she told the Minister Sonny, just give a brief, just briefly. Then we just go, we just sweep that on the carpet.
It depends on the atmosphere. Already there is a chaotic atmosphere that has been created by that post, which Nenna and Ruby already started bombarding the place with their own perspective of the whole thing. So you don't expect the CEO as a human being that she is, and a woman, to come and start mellowing down when she already been under attack by the different comments coming from the perceived haters of her, because I can use that word, haters of her, especially Nena. Nena have used a very derogatory word on the COS. I don't know whether I've said this thing before. And this happened many, many months ago.
The same one Nena that we played her voice previously. But I believe that this clip came before that one. So I don't know, but let's just manage it the way it is. But it's the same Nana, the same person.
And of course, I cautioned her immediately. But I was surprised. I don't know what problem she have with the COS that she should call her that very wicked woman. Or evil, not even wicked, no, evil woman.
Called her evil woman. Then, today, Chiamaka Jere is calling her Jezebel. Jezebel is a representative of evil woman. Do you understand it? But here, PM cautioned one of the cabinet members for calling her those names. These are things that happen. These are those things that we are hearing now happen inside in the platform of cabinet, not in public. Now, compare it with what they have done against her in public. This is PM response and reaction towards the attack on her inside. Then the same people kept quiet, pretended that everything is moving well, let's continue. But now, they are no more attacking her in their platform where only cabinet people can see. Now they are now on X, where Nigerian international community and DOS, of course, people that have been waiting to mock PM, people have been praying and waiting for the downfall of the movement. The first person that started it is who? The same Sonny Akparawa, who made public post, who made post in the platform here that PM is condemning, or her PM condemned. The same individual is now out with another attack, hosting space every. I'm on this people I was even before. 4 a.m. my time, they're on space. 6 a.m. in the morning, they're on space. 4 p.m. in the evening, they're on space. 12 on space. 2 p.m., 10 p.m. But not before now. After once PM is coming online, they'll come and share stage broadcast and go. They are doing that because they are on salary basis. They are making money, they are paying them money, money is coming in. So it's not as if they are putting content for them to receive payment from YouTube or from X. No. But they don't care. They are receiving, because Biafra love anything. If you are fighting for Biafra, of course, Biafrans will be giving you super chat. I said it on my last broadcast. Some of them are receiving super chat which they don't deserve. They will receive salary, they pay them money. That's what allegedly. I'm not sure that it's true. They have alleged that they're earning salary. Even that Finland, they will travel to, all the media team, Biafran government in exile paid for the ticket and their hotel. Do you understand? So media is power, media is power. That's how powerful the media is, because their money is coming in. That's why if you dare try to join them, I have not said this before. If you try to come closer to them, they will kick you out with everything in them. If you dare to not even to join to become official government in exile media team, because some of you have, I have received a lot of messages. Why? I want to see you in different media team. I want you to join them. If you dare try to come to friend them, that like you want to come on that program, not to add to their what they're discussing. No. If you want to contact them or see how they will go to welcome you, they will push you away with speed. I'm telling you out of experience. I don't want to discuss my encounter, but one thing you need to understand is that this is exactly who they are. And then I was like, maybe, because we human beings, we can see somebody, we hate the person without knowing anything, right? So it is normal. I was not even thinking about financial aspect of it. But now I know the reason why that thing happened. It's all about money. They were thinking that, oh, if you don't get an open and a reduce work and not that kind of thing. Because they want to that they have tested and trusted themselves. They have tested and they have tested and trust themselves no matter simply because they believe that those ones that they already know can be trusted. I mean, bringing you in could be a very disaster. And Chineke man in the midst of this kind of thing, or not possible. Because it's either that they go or I leave. And then I'm not saying that paying them money is taboo, but at least I'm not go. You're not going to at least you respect the structure that are paying you. When COS said that they hate PM so much, people don't understand it. They truly hate him. And that hatred is one of the reasons why they are doing what they're doing. That hatred is one of the reasons why they're doing what they're doing. To them, PM is just a bus stop. Whereas working Madana everything in him to see the success of this movement. Let's continue.
So when I started seeing those messages coming from her and Ruby, which already I separated both of them because of the problem they had before, which you are aware of. And I see a gang up already, which cannot be condoned in this government. And that actually, I would say, is already a cabal in the making.
PM as a clever man, as a smart leader, that he's seen a cabal in the making. A cabal in the making. I don't know how many months ago when this meeting was held. I don't know how long it had been, but seeing what is playing out or what played out after the convention, you can tell you that PM sounds like a prophet here. That he's seeing a cabal in making. That cabal is what is going on. And the chief instigator of the cabal is Ogenkere. Everybody have said it, and people that don't have shame, they don't have shame. No matter what you do, a shameless individual is a shameless individual. If you like, drive the person to anywhere you want, it's not gonna move. It's not gonna move him.
Amobi joined. I did not see the Amobi. Amobi may be very neutral in his own way, responding to what he see, but there are things that he doesn't know, which probably, I believe that he knows when we were settling the issue of Ruby and Dr. Ngozi in those days. But maybe there are many things he don't know, so he was just probably commenting as somebody who is just being an observer. And then I see also the Nkwocha's comment that other people, maybe departments should create their own Zoom, and of course, maybe the reason why he made that comment was because he may be thinking that the reason the COS was saying that the 7 minutes to end the program is because of our time and because it is mandate Zoom. But it is not actually, the problem is not actually the mandate, whether it is Dr. Ngozi that created the Zoom or not. That is not the problem. The problem is that the meeting and this tour have lasted for over 6 hours, and that is very, very unusual for us. So it is not about the create here, another Zoom, then maybe we can spend 20 hours on that Zoom and all that. I think where we're getting it wrong is the program of these tours. Going forward, there is going to be a well-structured program where everybody knows what is going to happen. And of course, finance is very, very important in everything we do. So there must be a time where the finance minister will come and address Biafrans on the importance of finance. That must be in every program. And actually, I have not seen that. But the finance minister, in his own good will always come to say, let me use the opportunity to talk to Biafra, and then we'll begin to talk about finance. Actually, finance should be part of the program in any tour we go, where at least 2 minutes will be given to the finance minister to speak about the importance of finance, what we're doing. But that has never actually appeared in any program, which I don't know of. But he has always had the opportunity to speak. So today, I want to again confirm that there is no problem. Confirm that there is no problem between you, the Minister of Finance, and Dr. Ngozi Orabezo. You made a very good point. Of course, at the same time, you also spoiled the point you made when you said you started pointing out where what you have against her, which actually the issue that have been resolved, many months or years ago. So if you are still having those kind of things in your mind, which we have actually discussed and resolved, I don't think that is right. Because some of the things you mentioned here, we have actually discussed it, and you even behave very well in the public. Then why would you be having something grudges in your mind after you have said you forgot everything and then move on? So why would you behave nicely in the public and then in this side you still have those things in your mind?
Hey, my people, I'm trying to round up the program. That's why I don't want to talk much. But you can hear what PM is saying. You can hear. And anyway, I can't wait for PM to come out.
Yeah, can I say something? Okay.
And the commanders in the homeland, they're not aware of this kind of thing. No. They're not aware. I believe you get carried.
I'm not Jesus Christ. I'm human. I have blood. Right. So
this is Ogenkere talking, trying to exonerate himself. The same thing that he would do when PM comes out. PM, I am not Jesus Christ. Maybe I am not Muhammad. I am not Muhammad, so I am a human. I have blood running in me. Maybe now I have bone in me.
As human being, and you don't let there's this word they say, a wound, right? How am I going to put it? That a healing wound or a wound that is healed. You don't want something that will go and get the wound back again. I don't know. I'm trying to see how to put it on. I forgive her.
No, thank you for that. Thank you for that. You just said you just answered me. Now, COS, the finance minister believed that he interrupted him yesterday.
Again, PM, I think I said that I allowed him to finish, and they explained that before he came in, that I was already trying to see how the program can be ended after the hours. So I allowed him to finish. But what I said is before he even came in, because he was not on the agenda. And again, when the issue of finance being on the agenda, any agenda that I see, even from this here, I always try to tell her to put finance minister in the agenda. And most times, if you can go back and look at the programs from American Visit or has developed, there's always, Diana is here, I would always tell her to put finance minister in the programs.
You don't understand what I'm saying. I'm saying that the finance minister believed that you interrupted him.
So, PM, I did not intentionally, I didn't, like I said, he finished talking yesterday, but what was going on before he came in, we were already talking about closing the program. So I did not interrupt him. He just finished talking, and then I continued what I was saying, that we stayed long in this program. If we can round up in 7 minutes, I never interrupted him. If you feel that way, I'm really sorry, but it wasn't intentional.
That's what I want to hear.
Intentional. Okay.
That's what I want to hear. So you have answered me. All right, and so the Minister of Finance, yes, I've apologized for if you feel that she interrupted you.
Okay, thank you. I see you.
Yes.
Please. I'm pleading. been indeed for a long time.
He is sounding as if he wants peace, he's peacemaker here. Just like what PM said, that why is it that you pretend that everything is all right in the public, but inside you are still having, grudges? After this meeting, he still keep on living with the grudges. That is what he decided to dish out now. And funny enough, those who claim they have been in cabinet with him are the one busy molding this nonsense to deceive Biafrans. Since after the convention, this broadcast is the first broadcast that I have had, both on this channel and the other channel, where I did not see anyone, any comment, telling me, go and reach out. Only just this short video that surfaced today, issue in bello. Like what? Let me greet my brother, Armstrong. I see you, my brother. And Stella said, Stella, you're welcome. Hi, family, brother. Hi, family. You're greeting all Biafrans. Brother, do you now see that the truth is coming out? Just wait, more are coming. You will see that Nkere and Co are sabos. My brother, my sister, we need to see more. But for me, I have made up my mind already. That is why I moved from not taking side to where I am now. Because and Armstrong said, Oyoshi Azaya Ayogo. My brother, what do you have to say about the way this guy talk? Is this how he's talked to congressmen? Like, we Biafran, we need to make sure that we get the support. American people need to support this movement. If you, my honorable, my boss, I call him my boss, Simon Ekpa, if he can do everything to make sure Biafra come, I am trying my best to make sure. All out to Abegi, and I get a Ghana Kodifa. Up blues, selling John, no John on a work. And I'm not. Celine Dion is she has a very beautiful voice. I'm talking about why Celine Dion. I'm talking about cool. If you want to sleep, you just put Ogen Chris speech. Just tune it down, put it close to your bed. You understand? You will enjoy. You will doze off. He sounded drunk or drunk. Drug or somehow. But the issue is that he's not only one moment. Like, it's something that is accustomed to. Like, whenever he wants to say something, he always drag. But our brother Daniel said that, but only when he wants to insult people. If he wants to insult their friends, he'll be very, very vocal. I am looking for that clip where he talked about, I don't know, I saved the video, but maybe the person that shared the video later deleted it, because if I had known, I would have downloaded that video. Somebody may keep the video of Tinubu speech in France, where he was talking about eating sandwich, and where Ogen Kere in a convention saying that somebody don't want us to have a lunch. Somebody don't want us to have a lunch. We are going to have a lunch. I told them we must have lunch. We must eat. We have something to eat. I don't know how our people somebody was able to merge these two videos together. And I saved it. Before I knew it, that video disappeared, because when you share video, or maybe you share video, something like that, or repost, if the original source of that video delete it, your post will disappear. But if I had downloaded that video, or can it make a very big sense now? Can it make a very good sense? So, my people, thank you so much for your time with me this hour. We have spent 2 hours, 5 minutes this late hour, different time, and afternoon, evening on your different time zone. I appreciate you so much, especially our sister, Happy Ume, and um, Edith. Edith, you are new to me, and I would like to see you again. I would like to see you often. You are new to me. And Daniel, all of you that joined me this later hour, please, if you are following me or if you have not subscribed, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel and make sure you join us. I want us to understand this. What we are doing, we are not here to cause chaos or to lie. I get nothing to blackmail anybody. I'm not blackmailing anybody. This is not to say that, because when I say stand like this, some of them, oh, you are afraid. You have to set the record straight. All right. Sharing, coming on, broadcasting like this or having some videos, putting out videos out there is not to drag anybody down, but to create awareness of what some of us are not aware of, so that you can have idea of what is happening around you, and it will help you to make quick decision to see through these people, what they're doing, and who is for you. Or I don't want to matter belele, just to see who is for you, who is actually giving you what you deserve, who stand with you, who is telling you the truth. Okay, not for war. I don't pray for war or violence. Let us not misunderstand it. But the only thing you need to understand is that it lets for leaders in government to choose who they will choose and accept what they want to accept. PM will come back, will come out. Of course, he's not going to. It's a matter of time. All this shenanigans, and somehow one of the few things actually makes me to feel bad about what is going on. One is because of the insult and humiliation that comes with it. Second thing is that the whole world is waiting to see your next move as somebody who have declared freedom, and look at what you are doing. So it's a lot of things that will demoralize you, but the only thing you need to do, because we have no other choice, if our land, our place is not being threatened, some of us may not even talk about Biafra anymore after seeing this nonsense that happened. But we have no choice. Okay? There's no choice than to, on Christmas Day, we don't bring, because of what is going on, we don't report a lot of crime that took place during this Christmas period. In Benue, more than 30, according to Nigerian news, which of course that is more than 30 people, they slaughtered them on Christmas Day. And not this is not about oya meal or oya ikuku or pandemic anything. Ọkwa ndị okwu akpọ n'ọnụ ndị ugwu which IDP can be banned. Why I'm saying this is because of our people. Obele help that PM just donated to our region is what is sustaining us now. 1 week of his absence, we know what is going on in our land. And I believe that Finnish government choose to do what they did because they want to see how our people, if PM is actually the instigator, or we actually have problem that PM want to address. That is me. This is not an intel, but this is what I feel, because this issue has to do with people that actually believe in human beings, that understand what life means. It's not from the hands of people who want Usman Danfodo's agenda to reign supreme. So it is a two different thing altogether. And we have good morning, my brother. I think I have been following you, but no comment. Okay, thank you for that. I'm happy to see you. To be honest with you, Mike Chinedu. Morning, my brother. God bless us, Biafra. Amen. That from Edith. And Dr. Orabeze is right. Channel. we will support her. Thank you so much for that. And just like I said, this is the first broadcast that I made since the disappearance of PM that I did not receive. Go and read the chatter. You are this, you are someone, you are that. So my friend, thank you so much, and sweet dream for some of you that are sound sleep, for some of you that are you are still in your night, and some of you that are heading to your night. Make sure you take care of yourself, and God bless you all. Bye bye for now. See you. Bye bye.